it, you made it, you made it, you made it, you made it.
According to the Acadia Parish Sheriff's Office, authorities responded to a call on LA 367 this past Saturday, where they found Dashayla Ardoin and Glenkeithan Robertson dead from gunshot wounds. It's believed that Glenkeithan killed Dashayla before taking his own life.
17-year-old Dashayla Ardoin had just won the fight of her life against the ruthless clutches of sarcoma cancer, ready to embrace her future with open arms and dreams of college on the horizon. Known for her courage and relentless spirit, Dashayla's victory over cancer had been nothing short of heroic, a testament to her fierce determination and the unwavering support from those who cherished her. However, amidst the joys of her senior year, a time typically filled with celebrations like graduation and homecoming, Dashayla's life was unfolding anew. After her hard-fought battle with cancer, she cherished each day, intent on savoring life's moments with loved ones. Among those she spent time with was 21-year-old Glenkeithan Robertson, known in the community as DJ Titanic. Despite his popularity as a DJ, Robertson was far from a desirable companion. Known for his big back, crazy eyes, and a distinct lack of maturity, his romantic options were limited, forcing him to mingle with younger, less experienced individuals. His short fuse and evident immaturity marked him as an unsuitable match for someone as vibrant and promising as Dashayla. Tragically, Dashayla's openness and compassion would lead to unimaginable consequences. Her association with Robertson proved fatal. Just 3 months into her remission, the young woman who had conquered cancer with unwavering courage and hope was cruelly murdered by someone she had welcomed into her life. This poignant chapter of Dashayla Ardoin's life highlights not only the tragedy of a bright future cut short, but also casts a harsh light on the dangers of trusting those unable to honor and respect it. Welcome to the American Crime Femicide channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button for future uploads. Dashayla and Glenkeithan's romance began in 2024, sparked at an event where he was performing. Their connection deepened quickly, supported by his attentive presence during Ardoin's chemotherapy treatments. To the outside world, especially to her family, Robertson played the role of a caring and supportive boyfriend, never hinting at exploiting her vulnerability as a young high school student battling cancer. Post-hospitalization, the couple was often seen enjoying days out, notably at the zoo, an experience Dashayla treasured and shared enthusiastically on social media.
I'm scared. Babe! Babe! Put that window up. You recording? Pick that window! Right, babe, stop playing. Babe! Babe!
Babe, just
Go! Go!
Yet, as Glenkeithan's insecurities about their relationship's future grew, so did his frustration over his unmet sexual expectations, further complicated by his possible virginity, which made him even more anxious about their intimacy. This created a rift, with Dashayla still recuperating from her illness, desiring to slow things down, contrary to Glenkeithan's push for a deeper commitment. This discord led to frequent disputes, overshadowing their interactions. The homecoming dance was supposed to offer a brief escape from their ongoing tensions, a night for Dashayla to relish her senior year celebrations. But the stress of their relationship couldn't be left behind. On their way to the dance on October 12, amidst an argument believed to be about Dashayla's decision to end the relationship post-prom, Glenkeithan's deep-seated issues surfaced disastrously. In a shocking and tragic reaction to the fear of losing her, Robertson, overwhelmed by jealousy and sexual frustration, fatally shot Dashayla and then himself.
Here in this area on White Oak Highway, officials with the Acadia Parish Sheriff's Office tell me they are investigating a murder-suicide.
A truck pulled up right across the street. Happens all the time, literally every single day. It wasn't a truck that I've normally seen, but it didn't look out of place either. But they pulled up. I heard a couple of gunshots. Didn't really think nothing of it.
The Acadia Parish Sheriff's Office tells News 10 they received a call around 7 p.m. Saturday night of what appeared to be a murder-suicide. Branch resident Austin Bellard says he heard the sound of gunshots coming from a truck that pulled up near an area by White Oak Highway. He says he rushed to the area to see what was going on, but says what he found was disturbing.
A man that owns the land came out here. I went and meet him before the cops showed up. And it was just me, him, and my dad out there. Nah, I don't really want to tell you what I saw, but it wasn't good.
The shock of this murder-suicide reverberated globally, throwing both families into the harsh spotlight of public scrutiny. While the Robertson family mourned DJ Titanic and expressed their love for him, they faced criticism for seemingly ignoring the violent circumstances of his actions. This led to a fervent backlash on social media, calling them out for their apparent disregard for the victim. In response, the Robertson family released a statement that combined both defense and a call for respect. The wound is so fresh from Saturday, and I ain't going back and forth with not one soul on Facebook about this post. Glenkeithan, aka DJ Titanic, Robertson is and was loved by everyone he came in contact with. I did not know the young lady, but I was glad she was making him smile. My heart goes out to her family. Both families are grieving, and for people to be so insensitive at this time is so hurtful to both families. His mother is hurting, and she is trying to wrap her head around burying another child. My nieces, Danae and Markayla Sparrow, are trying to deal with the loss of another sibling 4 years later. We cannot change anything that happened on Saturday night. It happened, and now two families are grieving with no closure. All I am asking is be respectful and mindful what you say about people, because we don't know what transpired prior to the incident, and we probably will never know, but one thing for sure, both were loved by each other's families. Just leave this situation alone, because nobody walking this earth right now knows what happened that night, so nobody should be commenting on anything. Years have no weight, but they carry heavy feelings. I'm actually being respectful with this post because I'm letting Tasha Max stay tucked in, but she can come out if she needs to. Leave my sister alone. She is trying to wrap her head around this whole situation, and she cannot do it with everybody coming at her from different angles. I'm my sister's keeper, and I intend on protecting her when she cannot protect herself. I'm not gonna sit here and let nobody play with my sister on this blue app. Find something else safe to play with. The response from Robertson's family to the tragedy has sparked outrage and dismay, as their statements seem to gloss over the grim reality. DJ Titanic was responsible for the death of both himself and Dashayla. Attempts by his family to attribute his actions to mental illness or depression have been seen by many as mere excuses that fail to confront the true nature of the act: murder. This narrative shift subtly removes the focus from Dashayla's untimely death, which was orchestrated by someone she trusted, thus denying her the justice and recognition she deserves. In their defense of Robertson, his family's narrative suggests a tragedy involving two victims, which starkly contrasts with the harsh truth that he was the perpetrator. This has led to significant backlash, with the public and Dashayla's family calling out these portrayals for overshadowing the real victim's story. Dashayla, a young cancer survivor with a bright future, was brutally taken from this world by someone who should have been her protector, not her ender. This act was not just a moment of desperation, but a calculated removal of her chance to live a fulfilling life, a life she fought hard to have. Amidst this turmoil, Dashayla's mother has expressed her disdain for how Robertson's family has handled the situation, pointing out their lack of respect and sensitivity during this painful time. She has openly criticized her daughter's involvement with Robertson, hinting at the deep-seated issues she observed in him, which were largely ignored by everyone else. As the Robertson family restricts dialogue by limiting comments and withdrawing from discussions, the bereaved mother of Dashayla has had to stand up to assert her daughter's memory and the truth. The community and social media users have rallied around her, voicing a collective disbelief and anger over the disproportionate sympathy shown towards Robertson, the murderer, rather than focusing on Dashayla, the true victim of this tragic episode.
students at Mamou High returned to class after senior Dashayla Ardoin was killed in what the Acadia Parish Sheriff's Office believes to be a case of murder-suicide. A statement issued by Mamou High says, in part, "Please keep our students and staff as well as the family and friends of Dashayla in your prayers. Dashayla will always be remembered for her courage and bravery, her kind heart, and her beautiful smile." Marky Tenzino, cousin of Dashayla, shared a statement with KATC that says, "I never would have imagined this. I love you more than words can describe. You'll always live on."
This tragic story serves as a stark reminder of how societal narratives can sometimes skew to protect the perpetrator's image at the expense of acknowledging the victim's suffering. Dashayla Ardoin, a vibrant, hopeful young woman, deserved far better than to be a footnote in her own tragic end. As we reflect on this sorrowful event, let us remember her as she was, a fighter, a dreamer, and a beloved daughter, gone too soon. Our thoughts remain with her family. May Dashayla rest in peace, and may justice serve not the distorted reflections of those seeking to cleanse their guilt, but the stark and painful truth of a life stolen.